Imagine you are drifting alone through the deepest expanse of the cosmos. You look out the window of your spacecraft, expecting to see the breathtaking tapestry of the universe. The swirling, vibrant galaxies, the diamond dust glimmer of ancient stars, and the glowing nebulas that birth new worlds. It is beautiful, a masterpiece of cosmic architecture. But as you cross a certain threshold, something is profoundly wrong. The lights go out. You haven't just entered a dark patch of space. You have entered the Boötes Void. Imagine traveling millions of light years in a straight line and encountering absolutely nothing. No stars, no planets, no light, just a terrifying expanse of cosmic desert that shouldn't exist in our universe. If our own Milky Way were dropped into the center of this 330-million light-year gap, we wouldn't have even known other galaxies existed until the 1960s. Your nearest neighbor is so incredibly far away it is completely invisible. You are trapped in the ultimate sensory deprivation chamber. But here's the problem. This isn't just empty space. It is a suffocating psychological prison. In a normal patch of the universe this size, there should be tens of thousands of galaxies illuminating the dark. In the Boötes Void, there are fewer than 60, clinging to existence like dying embers in a violent blizzard. If your ship's engines failed here, no one would hear you, no one would see you, and the sheer, crushing isolation would break your mind long before the environment claimed your life. Outside your window, the temperature plunges dangerously close to absolute zero. Your spacecraft hull would groan, warp, and snap under the lethal thermal shock of true, unmitigated darkness. You're caught in a dead zone where physics feels alien. But it gets worse. This void wasn't just born empty. It was maliciously hollowed out by unseen, mechanical forces that govern the nightmares of the cosmos. Welcome to the terrifying physics of dark deserts. You aren't just sitting in a passive hole. You're inside a colossal, expanding bubble. The universe is constructed like a giant cosmic web, where gravity pulls matter together into brilliant, glowing filaments of galaxies. But what is left behind in the gaps? These voids, and they are being pumped full of dark energy. Think of dark energy as a cosmic bellows, an invisible, relentless force that is actively stretching the fabric of the void, violently pushing matter away into the walls of the web. It acts as a merciless anti-gravity engine. If you were unprotected out here, this invisible pressure wouldn't just stretch the space around you. Over cosmic timescales, it threatens to rip the very atoms of your body apart. You are surrounded by a force we can't see, can't touch, and barely understand, yet it physically dominates the entire universe. And this is where things change. To understand why you are trapped in this freezing, expanding tomb, you have to look backward to the dawn of time. These terrifying voids are actually ghosts. They are echoes from the Big Bang. When advanced space missions like the Planck satellite mapped the cosmic microwave background radiation, the fading afterglow of creation, they found microscopic temperature fluctuations, tiny, quantum ripples from the very first fraction of a second of existence. The massive void you are suffocating in right now is just a magnified fossil of those quantum whispers. The areas with slightly less matter billions of years ago lost the cosmic gravitational tug-of-war. They were violently emptied out. It is a horrifying realization. The largest, most terrifying structures in the modern sky are dictated by quantum accidents from the violent birth of the universe. But that's not even the worst part. These voids aren't just dead, empty zones. They are hunting us. They are active sculptors of the cosmos. Look close at home, far from the Boötes Void, and you'll find an invisible monster lurking right next to our own cosmic neighborhood. Scientists call it the Dipole Repeller. It is a massive local void that is completely starved of matter and is acting like a cosmic leaf blower. You might think the Milky Way is just drifting peacefully through space. It isn't. We are running. The massive emptiness of the Dipole Repeller is actively pushing our entire galaxy, along with millions of others, toward the Laniakea supercluster at mind-bending speeds of over 1 million miles per hour. We are being violently evicted by the dark. The Nothingness is dictating the highway systems of the universe, forcing galaxies to migrate or be left behind to freeze. The void repels everything. If you were caught in the borderland between these forces, the tidal shears and brutal cosmic radiation from the surrounding galactic pileups would obliterate you. But as you sit in the dark, watching the galaxies flee into tight, desperate clusters, a much darker realization washes over you. This is the future. Dark energy is winning. The voids are growing. They are feeding on the expanding universe, stretching wider and deeper with every passing second, swallowing the light. Eventually, these void will consume the visible web entirely. Fast forward billions of years, and the expanding dark will push the galaxies so far apart that their light will never be able to cross the terrifying gaps again. The universe will become a permanent, blinding dark. Galaxies will be left as isolated, freezing islands in an infinite black ocean. The terrifying beauty of the great Nothingness is that it is the ultimate victor. It is a vast, empty canvas that only momentarily allowed the existence of light, heat, and complexity. As you look out into the pitch black of the Boötes Void, your ship completely surrounded by an eternity of nothing, you finally understand the truth. The stars, the planets, the vibrant slivers of matter we desperately call home. They are just temporary anomalies. The dark is the natural state of things. The universe was never meant for us.